Be ready. Your physical form will begin responding to an unseen force, and there's nothing within your power to prevent it. June 29th, 2025. The penultimate day, the final whisper of the month's breath, and your body senses it all. While the world outside might seem unchanged, internally, everything is in motion. You'll experience symptoms. These aren't coincidental. They're messages from your biological system, and you must recognize them. This is entirely different. The Earth's frequency has been behaving strangely. The ground beneath is vibrating. And those unexplained sensations you dismissed, they're your body's way of communicating. One of these symptoms is likely something you experience regularly, but never understood its true significance. I'll reveal what it is and its deeper meaning later in this video because it's more profound than you might expect. However, before we get to that, there's crucial information you need to hear. This might hit you tomorrow morning, catching you completely off guard. June 29th carries an unusual encoded pattern. The day preceding a cycle's end holds a peculiar energy. It's neither the conclusion nor the beginning. It's the space between, and energy finds refuge in these intervals. That's why this particular day functions like an energetic conductor, seemingly calm above, but primed to spark beneath your skin. When tomorrow arrives, you might awaken feeling as though something invisible has already begun, and you're only now becoming aware. It won't make news headlines, it won't become viral, but those who are attuned will sense the shift, even if they can't articulate how. Perhaps that's the key. This day serves as a spiritual checkpoint. If your body responds, it's not indicating a problem, it's showing proper function. If you're experiencing unusual sensations, it's not by chance, it's confirmation, and the events of this day could transform your experience in the days ahead. You're motionless, surrounded by silence, when suddenly a sharp tone pierces one or both ears. It persists for seconds, sometimes longer. You blink, dismiss it, assuming it's tinnitus, perhaps dehydration, or nothing at all. But what if it's significant? Worldwide reports describe sudden high-pitched ringing occurring randomly, without explanation or pattern. But upon closer observation, something unusual emerges. The pitch varies depending on which ear perceives it. Right ear. That's external influence, spiritual interference, messages, guidance, sometimes warnings attempting to penetrate your consciousness. The right side connects you to higher dimensional information, communication that transcends words and manifests through sound signatures, like universal frequency attempting to match yours. Left ear. That's internal, your soul triggering awareness, awakening memories, wisdom, dormant aspects of yourself. Left ear ringing represents internal communication from your deeper, ancient self. And simultaneous ringing. That's no coincidence. It's synchronization, information download, timeline convergence. This isn't a medical condition, it's spiritual sonar. Your body literally detects frequency grid fluctuations, adjusting itself in real time. Not all sound is audible. Some is encoded information. So when that sudden pitch breaks through silence next time, resist immediate dismissal. Stop, observe, question what just transformed. Because sometimes the sounds you hear aren't from the external world. They're from the reality you're beginning to discover. You enter a space, and suddenly it appears, an aroma, distinct and clear. Perhaps it's warm baking spices, reminiscent of childhood memories, or acrid smoke, as if something recently burned, or something indefinable. But it strikes powerfully and authentically. You ask others, "Can you smell that?" But they can't. They look puzzled. Here's the truth. That scent isn't physical. It's energetic. These phantom aromas aren't imaginary. They're psychic sensory echoes. Your energy field is cleansing itself, and your nervous system interprets it through smell, the sense most connected to memory, emotion, and spiritual imprint. When you detect an aroma that has no physical source, your aura is releasing trapped frequencies. Consider it like smoke after energetic combustion, releasing something old, unresolved, or forgotten. It might feel nostalgic, like past messages, or uncomfortable, like emotional data being cleared. Your aura possesses a scent, and during cleansing, you smell the past dissolving. This represents one of the rarest spiritual detoxification symptoms, yet one of the most significant. It indicates your body's active purification, and remarkably, these scents often carry messages. They're symbolic, potentially revealing exactly what's being released. So next time you detect an aroma others can't perceive, don't ignore it, because your energy field is communicating through scented signals. You're speaking casually, watching something, scrolling through your phone. No intense emotions, no allergies, no wind, when suddenly one eye waters. Not both, just one. Perhaps a single teardrop falls, maybe it just pools, but it's present, quiet, subtle, unusual. You wipe it away and continue. But what if this isn't random? What if your body just released something beyond conscious awareness? This isn't coincidental, it's soul-level release. The tear duct, particularly on one side, functions as an emergency release valve for emotional residue stored in your energy field. Your body releases outgrown emotions, not through dramatic crying or emotional outbursts, but through precise, targeted tears. When the soul grieves, it chooses silence. The tear falls regardless. Single eye tearing often indicates internal polarity shifts. Left eye indicates divine feminine energy, intuitive, emotional aspects releasing ancient patterns. Right eye represents divine masculine energy, action, boundaries, control releasing rigid structures. This type of tear isn't about sadness, it's about liberation. It's releasing grief you didn't realize you carried, a soul memory trapped in your field. Sometimes it's from past lives, and its unexpected, contextless appearance serves a purpose. Your conscious mind might resist, but your body knows when release is necessary. Don't dismiss it. That solitary tear might be the final farewell to an outdated version of yourself, a timeline quietly dissolving in the background. Some conclusions don't require closure. They just need a tear. Let it fall. You reach for handles, zap, pass metallic objects, snap, touch pets, adjust fabrics, grasp railings. Again, that sharp spark. It's almost playful yet unsettling, as if reality carries invisible charge. Every contact creates reaction. You might attribute it to static, dry conditions, carpet friction, winter air. But if it persists, especially in patterns, you're experiencing more than electricity. You're experiencing spiritual conductivity. You're literally carrying higher voltage than your environment. When energy can't ground itself, it discharges through you. These frequency shifts manifest as microshocks. Your auric field absorbs codes, upgrades, and pulses from solar, geomagnetic, and crystalline grids faster than your physical form can process. That excess charge, it releases upon contact with lower frequency objects. Those metal surfaces, doors, people, they become temporary grounding points. You're operating on elevated circuits now, spiritually, mentally, energetically, and your body must release voltage to maintain balance. It's positive, despite feeling strange. As your field absorbs more light codes, your environment must recalibrate to match you, requiring time. These sparks are preliminary signs. If your fingertips seem electrically charged, they are. You're not malfunctioning. You're transmitting. You're not receiving shocks. You're shocking systems. You're not merely touching reality anymore. You're rewiring it. 3 or 4 consecutive sneezes. You look around wondering, what caused that? But what if nothing external triggered it? Sneezing is typically viewed as reflexive, automatic, and benign. But spiritually, sneezing fits carry deeper significance. Their system overrides. Your body ejecting unintegrated energy, something recently absorbed unconsciously. Your sneeze is your soul declaring, release this. When you sneeze unexpectedly, especially in succession, you're not just expelling particles, you're expelling information. Consider when it occurs. After tense conversations, entering chaotic spaces, encountering disturbing online content, even when you can't explain why it felt wrong. That sharp exhale isn't just nasal reaction. It's your nervous system clearing residue. It's particularly common during timeline shifts. Have you made seemingly minor decisions that created major internal changes? You might not consciously notice, but your body does, necessitating purging of outdated self-versions. That's when sneezing occurs, sudden, forceful, unapologetic. Sometimes others' energy triggers it. Meeting someone who seems pleasant but leaves lingering effects, followed by sudden sneezing fits. That's your auric boundary performing maintenance, spiritual immune response. Sneezing indicates your body rejecting energy it shouldn't hold. It's quick, physical, but informational. Next time you sneeze without cause, pause, breathe, and question. What entered my field? What energy did I encounter, scroll past, or silently accept? Because that involuntary physical response might be your body rejecting unconscious agreements. Remember that earlier mentioned symptom occurring frequently, but carrying hidden meaning. This is it. You're sitting quietly, perhaps meditating or thinking, then burp. Not loud, but odd, and recurring without cause. You might laugh it off as strange and continue. But here's the truth. This isn't digestive, it's energetic. This is your solar plexus releasing stuck energy, using burping as release mechanism. Burps aren't always food-related. Sometimes they're emotional release through the stomach. Your solar plexus centers personal power. It holds self-worth, boundaries, confidence, and identity. It also stores fear, guilt, and unexpressed resentment, especially those simmering beneath consciousness, unaddressed. Burping physically releases stagnant emotions upward and out. It often follows shadow work or interactions with energetically dense individuals. Ever experienced random burping after encountering energy-draining people? That's your system detoxifying their energetic imprint. This isn't metaphysical theory. Healers, energy workers, and shamanic practitioners recognize this purging mechanism in deep clearing work. You might not consciously feel the energy, but your gut does. It stores unprocessed energy until physical release becomes necessary. Sometimes it's not even your energy. You're releasing others' emotional residue. Burping represents energy leaving without conscious permission. Notice its timing. Are you reflecting on past events, specific people, unresolved situations? If so, celebrate. The burp isn't embarrassing. It's sacred. It indicates your body releasing stories, releasing tension too deep for tears, too subtle for rage, but dense enough to create heaviness. Next time it happens, don't hide it. Listen. Your body speaks an ancient language predating words. You're engaged in daily activities, conversing or silent, when one ear suddenly muffles. Not complete deafness, but dampened sound. Pressure builds, sound dulls. You swallow or yawn to clear it. Then it vanishes as quickly as it came. You might blame sleep position or altitude changes, but here's the hidden truth. When this occurs without obvious cause, that sudden ear blockage indicates energetic events, not physical ones. You're experiencing activated frequency filtering. Consider this. Your body receives downloads, data packages too subtle and rapid for conscious processing. It enters through your energy field, particularly through ear portals, but not simultaneously because left and right ears serve different spiritual communication functions. Left ear connects to soul messages, right ear processes worldly information. Left ear blockage often indicates internal activation, soul codes, subconscious information, past life memories, or ancestral messages meant solely for you. This muffling creates privacy shields. You're receiving messages meant for subtle body absorption, not intellectual analysis. Right ear sensations differ. They indicate external pressure, environmental energy accumulation. This might represent intense thoughts directed at you, energetic cord activity, or collective field shifts. You're receiving external frequency signals, and your ear buffers input until you're ready to process it. Its occurrence around June 29th isn't random. This day's veil thins quietly, allowing more subtle transmission, not through dramatic visions or voices, but through subtle interruptions carrying deeper significance. Repeated occurrences indicate energetic transition. Downloads don't require meditation or dreams. They occur during mundane moments, shopping, elevator rides, traffic stops. When sufficiently aligned, your body knows how to pause external noise for true signal reception. Next time your ear suddenly muffles, don't rush to clear it. Don't shake your head or adjust your jaw like it's malfunction. Pause, breathe, listen, not with physical ears, but with your energy field. When physical sound dims, soul messages amplify. If anything described resonates, ear ringing, leg pulsing, phantom sense, understand this. You're not malfunctioning. You're not overreacting. You're not imagining. You're awakening. Most people won't notice. They'll dismiss symptoms, blame diet, technology, weather, anything measurable. But what's occurring? It defies physical measurement, not captured by thermometers or fitness trackers, because its origin isn't physical. This is frequency, and sensitive individuals always sense it first. You didn't choose this role. You didn't consciously volunteer, but your soul agreed long ago. That's why symptoms manifest in your body before external events. It's why you feel unsettled when others remain calm. It's why you sensed June 29th's significance before any explanation. Because this date isn't random. It's not calendar filler. It's pre-initiation sequence, calm before profound shifts. June 29th knocks. July opens doors. Currently, energy moves subtly but precisely, targeting sensitive souls, old spirits, intensely perceptive individuals who sense future events. If you're experiencing these physical symptoms, you're being called, not through force, but frequency. You're becoming an energetic first responder. You're clearing for higher frequency reception. And yes, being first challenges deeply. The chosen ones, literally, not metaphorically. Feel first. Process first. Rise first. You're absorbing what others won't notice for weeks, but then you'll stand prepared, anchored, ready. If you've watched this far, thank you for your attention. If this content resonates, please consider subscribing. Your support means everything. Share your experiences in comments below. Until next time, stay well and subscribe for more enlightening content.